Next is going to be Taryn Fritzsching. She is an incredible sports storyteller from Athens High School. She has done written pieces in forms of blogs. In fact, the next one she's working on right now about the winter sports season. There's a lot of information that she's pulling together, so you'll see that on social media soon, and that's a lot of work to pull together, so I hope you'll check that out. She's done some podcasts about her athletes, and she's also done some pretty impressive videos this year in particular. And what better way to talk about it or to celebrate it than to actually sit back and enjoy the show. So here we go. This is the work of Taryn Fritzsching.
Running is a sport built on consistency, grit, and the quiet work no one sees. At Troy Athens, one athlete has embodied that standard. This episode highlights Nate Linden, record-setting runner and Saginaw Valley State commit, and the path that brought him here.
My name's Nate Linden. I'm a senior at Troy Athens.
I always see you up on the indoor track, especially in the winter. So what does a typical week of training look like for you during the season?
Over summer, I peaked at around 50 miles a week. So I run Monday through Saturday, take Sundays off. So I'd be running anywhere from 7 to 12 miles a day. It takes a lot of consistency.
There are millions of sports fans across the country, and for many, that passion began in high school athletics. Several parent volunteers serve countless hours to support our students, including my dad, Chris Fritzsching, who is not only our public address announcer for the Athens football team, but has also been doing it for years for the one and only Detroit Lions. We sat down with him to learn more about his perspective on what makes our community so special.
As I started getting involved in the athletic boosters, I started saying I did public address announcing and I'd be interested in helping out wherever I could. And so I talked to a couple people, Margaret Baines being one of them, and she said, let's bring you on board to do some football, and I did some basketball as well. So it's been something I've been doing for quite some time and enjoyed doing it, and I'm glad to be able to do it for Athens. I think for me, it's hoping to add to the experience for everybody involved, whether it's the players to the fans, adding experience to the band and the cheerleaders and everybody involved. And if I can do that by the way I emphasize certain things within the game and bring excitement to certain parts of the game, whether it's third down call or whatever it might be, or a touchdown score, things like that hopefully can add to the excitement as a whole. And because when it's all said and done, I look at it as being part of the entertainment. And this is an entertainment, sport is entertainment, and if we can add, as a public address announcer, a little part of entertainment to the experience for everybody, hopefully it makes it a better one for all involved.
Touchdown, Detroit Lions! Touchdown, Redhawks!
A new sport is making headlines at Troy Athens High School. Powerlifting is all about muscle, grit, and continued excellence. Structured with scores based on 3 lifts, individuals can medal while also winning as a team. But it's about more than just the number on the end of the bar.
Powerlifting it's teaching life every single day. It's teaching you to show up, never to quit. No matter how hard something gets, you keep pushing, you keep working hard, and you're gonna get through that breakthrough.
The overall powerlifting program has been incredibly successful at Athens. With the varsity girls team, they first won a state title during the 22-23 season. They have since won twice more, making it 3 years in a row. But it's not all about winning.
Rather than focusing on the end goal of always trying to win the state title, focus on our process, which is do the little things right, get a little better every day.
One of the biggest things that is emphasized within the program is the concept of not only being able to focus on an individual scale, but also for yourself to have a growth mindset.
We as a program focus a lot on mental toughness and believing in yourself. If you're put out into the world in an event that's mentally hard for you, rather than just physically, you're prepared for it and you feel like you can conquer more than you may have previously thought.
With a range of weight classes, every athlete is able to find their own level of success. Recognizing this is a key component to every student's positive self-image and helps them feel like they belong in the community.
Part of that mindset that has been passed down is just the go get it attitude in terms of that bar is going to be on the platform, whether you're squatting, whether you're benching or deadlifting, and it's up to you to just go get that lift. be in the right mindset so you can lift it. It might be heavy, it might be a PR that you're going for, but if you can have the right mindset going into it, saying, I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna lift this, and I'm gonna get this lift, and I'm gonna get 3 white lights, then it's the best mindset that you can have going into it with that dangerous mindset.
It's been an amazing experience. It's been something that has surpassed any of my expectations or anything I think we could be capable of. It's just been an amazing journey.
This is just the beginning. In a sport unlike any other, these athletes are determined to carry their own weight and keep pushing.
Taryn Fritzsching, come on down!
Hi you guys, I'm Taryn. So I joined the Creative Guild back in my junior year, and so next year in college I'm going into sports journalism. And so, I was like, let's get some reps while I'm in high school. Did I do much last year, to be honest? No, and that's on me. So Thomas Butcher and I set out this year to have a slogan, make it happen, and I feel like this year has been all about that, from the 2 videos that you saw with my dad and the powerlifting, to the podcast about Nate Linden, which I'm nominated for a Student Broadcast Award, and I find out where I place on Thursday, so that's really excited. And then to all those blogs that he was talking about earlier, which I'm gonna have mine in by tomorrow, I promise, before I go to spring break. But everything has just been so incredible, and I'm so grateful for the Guild, and I'm so grateful for you, Mr. Butcher, because I've been able to expand my creative limits so much here, and that is the amount of growth that I've been wanting from a program in high school, so thank you.